vacant lot just around the corner where little 7-year-old Julian's body was found. Cause of death, multiple gunshot wounds to the 7-year-old little boy. There you are seeing video of police searching. They were doing a grid search through trees, through vacant lots, through neighborhoods, and finally they meet with success. Has the murder weapon been recovered? Let's go back to Susan Roseton. She's standing by just outside that evidence location. Susan, pick it up.
Well, they brought in a bunch of police recruits, Nancy. They brought in about 50 officers from the academy to do what they call a systematic grid search of several areas related to this crime. That means that some of the cops were out by the Hudson family house, and some of them were here, right here, where that SUV was found. Just about 1/8 of a mile away, around the corner, down an alley, one officer hit gold, Nancy. He pulled what we could clearly see was a gun out of the shrubbery. He put it in a box, and they have now carted it to the Illinois State Police Crime Lab, where it will be tested, and then they will see whether that gun had anything to do with the murders.
Do we have any idea the caliber, Susan?
No, they would not say a thing. In fact, the police detective who spoke would not even say that it was a gun. He would say only that a weapon was recovered. But we saw in our own video there was a gun.
And Susan, do we have any idea whether bullets were recovered at the murder scene?
No, they won't talk about that, but I assume that they did, Nancy, because they were in that house. And if the bodies were there, you would assume that the bullets were still there somewhere in the bodies or in the walls.
To Dr. Michael Arnell, everybody, we are taking your calls live. The breaking news in the Hudson murders, a potential murder weapon has just been discovered as we go to air, just around the corner from where little 7-year-old Julian's body was discovered. To Dr. Michael Arnell, board-certified forensic pathologist, joining us out of Denver. Dr. Arnell, typically when you have multiple gunshots as cause of death, you will get at least one bullet out of one of the bodies.
That's right, and I think reports already indicate that there's still a bullet in the car. Also, I believe I read that there are shell casings at the house. So they probably have shell casings and a projectile, a bullet, to compare to the gun.